Yo, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy llStumpy, man. Back with another video. Today I'm gonna be showing you guys my unstoppable 6'8 lockdown defender build in NBA 2K26. Let's try to smash 100 likes on this video, and I'm not gonna lie guys, this build is absolutely insane, as not a single thing this build cannot do. Not a single thing this build cannot do on defense. There is some minor flaws, but remember, at the end of the day, this is a defensive build with the hint of shooting, okay? But without further ado, I'm going to be showing you guys my new 6'8 edge enforcer max wingspan lockdown defender build. That's an absolute sniper at the 3 and can not only guard point guards, can stop centers in the paint. That being said, let's get right into the video. Yeah, so when I made my build, I went with the small forward. I went 6'8, 227 pounds, and for the wingspan, I went 7'2, which is max. Shooting in this game is really easy, so you don't have to worry about putting your wingspan down in hopes of being a better shooter. Like, unless they nerf or patch shooting or touch shooting, everybody is greening right now, like literally everyone, okay? So let's just start off with the physicals. So for my physicals, for speed, I went 86, and then I went 82 for my agility, and then 81 for strength, and 76 for vertical. Now, so it depends on what you're trying to do with your lockdown. I know with my small forward 6'8, I knew I was going to be playing a lot of 2s. Not much 3s with this build. Now, I could play 3s if I wanted to, but this is more of a 2s build, okay? So I went, that's why my strength is up, and my rebounding is also up. Let's go ahead and head over to rebounding. I didn't put my offensive rebounding too much. I really prioritize defense because, you know, you got to stop. I feel like rebounds are more important on defense, in my opinion, than offense, especially on the 2s. When you get a stop, you need to get that rebound, because if you don't, 9 times out of 10, the person's open on the pass back and you just gave up a free 3. So also, on this build, I used my cap breaker already because I'm a level 40. I bought level 40, so I used my cap breaker on my defensive rebounding and brought it to a 90. So that way I have a better chance at getting rebounds in the clutch. And for defense, I went with 80 interior, 90 perimeter, 90 steal, and a 90 block. So this one is kind of controversy. I know you guys might say I could have went 88 and then used my +2, but honestly, like this build is primarily going to be a defender. I don't care about nothing else really. That's why I went on my build specialization. I literally chose defense because that's the whole purpose for me to make this 6'8, to be tall, max wingspan, and be able to guard, you know, a guard in the center, possibly if I had to. Then for playmaking, I didn't really do too much. I didn't touch the playmaking barely. I just made my pass accuracy at 75. That way, I can actually throw the ball down the court. I can throw good dots. I got my Dimer Hall of Fame because I used my +2 max on my Dimer Silver to go Hall of Fame. And like having this on pass accuracy 75 is actually super underrated this year. This is really a really good pass accuracy this year. And if you're playing with a guard, you know, having that Dimer Hall of Fame as a lockdown, it's game changing. So for a mid-range, I went 71. I went 81 for the 3, 70 for the free throw. I don't really play prime as much or rec, but when I do, I think 70 free throw is the best free throw to go with. You can even go with a 65 to get more badge points, but I went with a 70. And I think that's like the ultimate money free throw right there. So that's what I went with. And then I didn't touch my finishing at all. But you guys see how many cap breakers we have a chance of unlocking. You know, I could potentially get my driving dunk almost enough to get contact dunks, etc. But this is my build right here. And then as you can see when you make it, I'm not really a big fan of the name, but I do love the build. Let me see if you guys can see. Yeah, so the build name is called an Edge Enforcer. It's not really like the best name in the world, but I do like the build. 100%. I have an A block, A steal, A perimeter. You saw in the clips in the beginning of this video, I was getting a lot of blocks, I was getting steals, and of course, shooting in this game is easy. I was sniping the ball. But let me know what you guys think about this build. Let me get your full opinion down. What would you change if you think this build is good, or you know, I'm all in the feedback. So let me know what you guys think down below, and let's get right into the gameplay. Yo, what is good, y'all? So we over here at the park with it, running my boy C-Boy. Now this is one of my favorite lineups to run. As you guys can see, this is not completely accurate, but it says I have a 69.43% rating. I don't miss, but I'm pretty sure it's a 71 right now. But you guys know, man, your boy is out here just sniping, man. I love playing this game. I think 2K26 is absolute double W. Let me know what you guys think down below. You see first shot is a straight green. I only tempo shoot. I only tempo shoot in this game. I don't regular shoot. Of course, obviously, unless it's like a fade or like a hop jumper. But even then, I tried my best to get a turbo shot. So this is my favorite lineup to run right now. C-Boy is a tall guard. I'm a 6'8 lock. So of course, sometimes it's hard to stop those 7'4" centers or those 99 rebound or those inside centers. But on offense, they're gonna have a bigger problem stopping me. So you see me missing that shot. It's all good. Look at me though. Look at me, y'all. The 6'8 edge enforcer demigod build in NBA 2K26. I'm telling you guys, this build is complete nasty on the twos. There are some like minor flaws with it. Like I said, you guys saw when I made the build, there's a few minor flaws that I did notice when I made the build. And some of the minor flaws I'm gonna hit at that I noticed is the finishing is really low. But remember, you get a lot of cap breakers this year. And I don't know about you guys, I'm gonna grind to get those cap breakers. Once I get those cap breakers, I have an ability to get my driver dunk high enough to potentially get contact dunks with the right takeover. That's why I really like the system this year, because you could make a bunch of new builds if you wanted to, right? But if you didn't like your build, if you kept grinding it, you can get enough cap breakers to potentially make your build likable. Like, you can actually completely change your whole entire build. Like, let's say you're 99, you got all your cap breakers, all your badges, all your +2, +1, everything, right? Your build is completely done. You don't like your build, you have so many cap breakers. You can be like, oh man, I don't like my build. It's a good build when my shooting's too low. I only got a 53. You can put 20 cap breakers, potentially more, on your 3 to make it high enough for you to get gold shooting badges. And Dimer, you get a good teammate with Dimer, Legend Dimer, you're not gonna miss a single shot. So you got like a pure slasher or pure rebounder or pure lockdown with no 3-pointer, right? Or any build. And you can potentially get enough cap breakers to make your 3 higher. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. Me personally, I think that's completely game changing. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this build. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna grind this build out to a 99, and I am gonna make a few other builds in the future. Comment down below what build you guys want to see me make. Some of the builds I really was seeing on YouTube that I wanted to make was the 7'4". I think that build is absolutely nasty. Because some of you guys played already, but if you don't have this game yet, tall builds are not that slow like how they used to be. You guys remember, once you, like back in old 2Ks, once you hit like 7 foot, your speed is crucified. Like, you're gonna be like your liability on defense, right? But no, this year, them 7'4" are out here moving. Them 6'9", some 7-footers out here moving, guys. Like, I saw a video on YouTube the other day. This guy was a 7'4" and he was out there ISO, and I'm like, all right, that's enough 2K for me for today. I was like, man, 2K always doing some crazy stuff. But you see me coming up with the dunk. Like, remember, my build doesn't have finishing like that, right? But here's a trick. With a 45 standing dunk, you're still able to get those standing dunks, right? You're still able to go up there and dunk, even with a 45. Now, I did take a bad shot, but it's all right. We play defense out here. C-Boy got dunked on, all good. That's one thing I really like about this build, though. Like, being able to be so versatile. Like, I'm not a complete like liability. I can shoot, and then let's say we turn over the ball for whatever reason, or something happens, guess what? We got defense, man. So of course it puts me at the guard because we're both forwards, but I'm the one with this build that goes and guards the center. I don't know why he's not switching right now, but that's normally how we do it. One thing I could definitely say though about this game that I've been noticing after like grinding it for the last 2 days, there's a lot of cheaters on this game already, guys. There's already people that are out here cheating. So like, especially on Xbox. I don't know about PlayStation, I'm an Xbox player, but I noticed there's so many cheaters out there already with the Zens and Titans, whatever that stuff is called. I was in a park game yesterday. I went against a guy who went 8 for 8, 7 for 7. Look at that steal! Oh my goodness. So when I showed this build the other day on stream, one thing I noticed that a lot of people were saying that they were worried about is there's no attribute that's a 99. And that's true. This build, the highest attribute is a block, the perimeter, and what the steel and something else, right? They're all on a 90 rating. But here's what you guys forget. You get +1 and 2, and you get so, like, this year has so many cap breakers. I don't think you guys understand how many cap breakers each build get this year. There's so many cap breakers here. You can have like a pure slasher, and by the time you're done unlocking all your cap breakers, it's literally a whole new build. Like, you can completely revolutionize a whole build. Like, there's no point of a rebirth anymore. 2K does have a rebirth system. Look at that steal, man. I'm out here just defensive phenom. 2K does have a rebirth system in this game, but there's no point. You can get enough cap breakers and completely just rebirth their whole build as it is. But let me know what you guys think about this build. This is my current 6-7 build I'm going to be grinding the whole year. See me pulling up green. That is my favorite build to play on right now. And let me know what build you guys want to see me make on this channel as well and play on. But that being said, it's been your boy llStumpy. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Thank you for watching. I'm out. Peace.